Hey, what's up? This is Jeuse Kastoan. Once again, click like, subscribe, listen to the music. Um, Today I wanted to talk about why I chose Buddhism. So I was raised in church in general since I was young. I won't get into specifics, but I was raised in church, and the older I got, once I hit like 18, 19, 20, I was a lot more observant of my surroundings and how things were. And the church I was at, it was a family church. They basically, my family had their own church that they had services in, and I attended that with my family. So I would go there, and it's their church, so they're running everything: pastor, preacher, prophetess, congregation. I'm the sound guy, but pretty much they're running everything in the church. So it's their programs, it's whatever they want to talk about, whatever they want to do. Um, when I was there, I would be doing the sound, playing the music and everything whenever they're doing stuff and whatnot, and listen to testimonies and things of that nature. And whenever I would listen to them, it felt weird. Um, the way they do things, they would like. I don't mind praying. I pray every day, but the fact was that it seemed like they're always asking God for stuff, asking Him for everything. But other than asking Him for anything, it never seemed like they took action on those things. It seemed like they just expected it to happen. What is this? I don't know what this is. Um, they just expect things to happen, and I didn't really identify with that. Um, I just I didn't like the idea of just asking someone for something, but never actually putting in the work to actually get what you want out of your life and what you want to achieve. So that was one thing. The other thing about the church in general is that they seemed very judgmental, and it wasn't just that they were judgmental. It's people in churches say God talk to them. It's cool. It's whatever. But I find it more weird when you say God is talking to you, but when He's talking to you, it's about another person, and it's about what you think they're not doing that's incorrect, and how they're living their life. And it's basically you passing judgment on them, hiding behind your religion, and saying, yeah, God's telling me you're doing this, and this ain't right, and you need to be doing this, and you need to be doing that. To me, I just don't feel that's good at all. I don't like that. And I never identified with it, and it kind of, I wouldn't say it probably did turn me off of church in general. It kind of turned me off to where I just didn't want to deal with it, and I kind of became agnostic. I believed there was a God, but I didn't really believe in religion and all the other stuff that came with it. So, a few years going by, living like a heathen. Um, I was living like a heathen for a few years, not going to church and whatnot. Uh, it actually happened when I decided to go to the Navy. It was a boot camp, and they used to have this thing on Sundays where it was like a rest day. But on Sundays, you could also choose in the morning during your rest day to, I think it was called holiday routine. You could choose to go to a church in the morning, and I kind of saw Buddhism one of the choices. And to me, I always thought, all I knew about it really was that it's about meditation and just being at peace with yourself, pretty much. That's all I knew about it. So I was like, let me try this. Let me see how this is. So I went there. During the service, they gave you beads. On the screen, they had a chant that you could say as well. And then, everybody in unison in the congregation or whatever pretty much would get the beads and they would say the chants together. And it was a different experience, but a calming experience and something that I felt at home with. So, after I left that service, they gave us like a goodie bag kind of. I got a book on Buddhism. So pretty much every night at boot camp before I go to sleep, I read a few pages of the book. And from then on, I was pretty much looking into Buddhism. And since then, I won't say I practice it like heavily to where I'm meditating every day and things like that. Like, I still pray and whatnot every day, but just the way I live my life based on those teachings and how I treat people and how I treat myself. One of the main things I learned about is suffering, and that is inevitable. It's bound to happen. You can't fight it. Only thing you can learn to do is being at peace with yourself and accepting that result that there will be suffering, and then you'll be able to cope with things a little bit more because it's not going to be jarring to you. It'll happen, but you'll be like, okay, things happen. Let's adjust, move accordingly, and let's try to deal with it. Through Buddhism, I've learned to face whatever issues I have and just, face myself in general. If I feel like I'm wrong or not doing things correctly, I can look at myself and be like, maybe I could have handled this differently, or how am I helping the situation or making the situation worse. So I pretty much spend more time analyzing myself and how I'm treating people and treating the world compared to just living and focusing on other priorities. My priority is just being a good person, doing good things for people, trying my best, and just trying to be an asset to the world rather than a detriment. So I pretty much chose Buddhism because I felt like it was home to me. I felt like it was home. It brought me peace. Well, I brought myself peace, but through Buddhism, I found that peace. And not just that, it also is something that it requires you to look within yourself to be a good person, and it doesn't need a congregation. You could be your own personal journey where you can just try to find yourself and be as good as you want to be and be good to the world and just try to be a good person. That's your own goal. Be a good person to the world, be a good person to your community, and most importantly, be a good person to yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself. Do your best to improve and just being better by treating people well, treating the world well, and treating yourself well. So that's my video on why I chose Buddhism. Hope you like it. Click like, subscribe. Listen to the music, Right now I got Put Me On that I just put out. It's a part of the Kiicks, which is me and Lenny Rockets. Me and Lenny Rockets, we collaborated on Dodo a while back. But listen to that. There's gonna be a album coming out later on, also with the Kiicks, with me and Lenny Rockets. So look out for that. But right now, listen to Put Me On. In about a week or so, Watch Me will come out. So go ahead and check that out, and I'll be back more. Peace. Just put me on and you never go wrong. You never go wrong. Try me for size. Try me for size. I might let you ride. Might let you ride. Just put me on. Just put me on and you never go wrong. You never go wrong.